Hey everybody, it's another episode of 50 Fat and Fabulous. This is Rev and Lynn LaBorde. I'm going to be doing some gentle yoga for about 20 minutes and then we'll do about a 10-minute meditation at the end. So thank you for joining along. I was recommended to put a little more distance between me and the camera so you guys could see more of what I was doing here on the mat. So I invite all of you to come and join me on your mats. Take a nice, comfortable seated position, and we'll get going here. Oh, thank you so much for joining me at 6 o'clock here in New York on a Friday afternoon. The sun has peeked in and out today. It's been mostly cold and blustery, and it says it's 46 out, but it kind of feels like it's about 32. So I'm really excited about this. So thank you all for joining in. So allow yourself to pull your ample flesh, like I have, if you have that, or less than ample flesh, out from your bottom so that your sits bones sit nice and grounded on the mat. And allow yourself for just a moment to let your palms fall open on your thighs and just close your eyes and start to take a nice series of breaths in and out through your nose. Take a nice inhale in, pause, and then exhale through your nose. And start to develop a nice circular breath, breathing in through your nose, and then out through your nose. And see if you can start to emulate the sound of the ocean through that breathing. A nice breath in. And then as you exhale, see if you can let the breath come from your throat and through your nose. We'll do that 3 more times. Nice breath in. Nice, long, slow exhale through your nose. Inhale in. The longer you make that exhale, you're actually shifting yourself from the sympathetic nervous system, which is fight or flight, which is where we spend most of our days, to the parasympathetic nervous system that lets you start to calm down. 1 more nice breath in through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's start by taking that right hand. Inhale it up, and then we're going to stretch over to the left. Take a nice exhale through the nose. As you place that left hand on the mat, let that elbow bend. Take another inhale, lengthen, and then extend a little further. Then 1 more. Inhale up, extend, exhale, lengthen. Beautiful. Inhale and come back up to the middle. Place that right palm on the floor. Take a nice inhale with the left, and then you're going to bend over to the right side. Inhale, lengthen. Left heel, extend a little deeper. Try and keep that arm over the head. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale a little deeper. You should feel a nice stretch on your side. Inhale, come back to the middle. Beautiful. Take another inhale, and this time bring your left hand over your right knee, and as you exhale, bring your right hand behind you and take a nice twist to the right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Take another inhale, come back to the middle. Beautiful. Take another inhale, take your right hand, place it on your left knee. Take your left hand and place it behind you. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. When you have that hand behind you, your thumb should be facing your back. Your fingers should be spread. Take another inhale. As you exhale, come back to the middle. Beautiful. Take another breath. Exhale, release. Beautiful. I now want to have us do a little movement on our hands and knees. So come to hands and knees on your mat. When you do that, let your palms be flat on the mat and allow yourself to have your fingers spread so that your fingertips are parallel to each other. The wrist creases are parallel with the top of the mat, and your fingers are spread, but the pressure goes on the knuckle of the first finger and the knuckle of the thumb. So it's right in here. Okay, very good. Let your knees be hip width apart. Take a nice inhale in, and as you do, you're going to raise your head, drop your belly, and then with this exhale, you're going to drop your head and you're going to lift your belly towards your spine and arch your back. This is a movement that we call cat-cow. Inhale in, drop like a cow, and then exhale out and arch like a cat. Do 3 more of those. Nice inhale in, lift the head, drop the belly, fill that belly with air, and then go ahead and exhale and release. And as you release, the head drops, the belly comes up, comes towards the spine, and your back arches. Another nice inhale, come up, and then exhale, release. I want you to now push back into child's pose. Child's pose is this beautiful pose that you can take whenever you need to rest. So just push back as your bottom goes towards your heels, and then let your arms extend in front of you. If you're limber enough, you can bring your head all the way down to the mat. But if you find that you're not, one thing that you can do is you can separate your knees, keeping your toes together, and bring yourself down to your forearms. And then if you find flexibility, you can let your forearms extend and bring your head down to the mat. I know that there's a lot of writing on the screen and I can't see what it says, guys. Sorry, I'm too far away. So from child's pose, allow yourself to come back up to hands and knees. Take an inhale in, and then take that left leg and bring it straight back and keep that right foot flexed. Sorry. Inhale your right leg back. Keep that right foot flexed. Keep those fingers spread on the mat. Take an inhale in. Bring that right knee back to the mat. Take an inhale. And then with your exhale, take that left leg and bring it back, keeping that back foot flexed. Take another inhale. And with that exhale, bring that left knee to meet your right. Okay, you're going to tuck your toes under, and then you're going to push up and back for your first downward dog. So lift from the butt, push back into the heels, drop your head between your arms, and allow yourself to breathe. You can bicycle your knees since this is your first downward dog. And then slowly and gently walk your feet up towards your hands. Beautiful. Take an inhale in and come halfway up, keeping your back flat, and then exhale and lengthen back to the ground. If you can't make it all the way to the ground, it's completely respectable to have your hands on your thighs, hands on your knees, or hands on your thin shins, or if you can, bring them to the floor. Now take an inhale and raise your arms up towards the sky. And then as you exhale, bring your hands to prayer right at your chest. Beautiful. Now we're going to take a pose that I love. It's called tree pose. In Sanskrit, it's called Tadasana. Tada meaning tree, asana meaning pose. So again, let your feet be about hip width apart on the floor. Let your Arms fall down by your sides and let your palms face forward. This is called tree pose. See if you can allow yourself to ground. Let all four corners of your foot be on the floor. Imagine that each foot is like a little automobile and you want all four tires on the ground. Then let your ankles be above your feet. Take a nice breath in. Exhale through your nose. Beautiful. Let your knees be above your ankles. Another breath in. Exhale through your nose. Let your hips be above your knees. Another breath in. Exhale, release. Let your ribs be above your hips. Another inhale in. Exhale, release. Let your heart be above your ribs. Exhale in. Inhale in. Exhale, release. Let your shoulders be above your heart. Inhale in. Exhale, release. Let your neck be above your shoulders. Take a nice inhale in through your nose. Exhale, release through your nose. And then allow yourself to feel in alignment. Take a nice inhale in. Sweep your arms up towards the sky. And then as you exhale, bring those hands right down the center line of your body that is known as the Sushumna, and let your hands rest at your heart. Take a nice inhale in, exhale through your nose. Another inhale in, arms up towards the sky. Exhale your hands down the center line. This is my cat Astro, and he loves to do yoga with me. Hi Astro. Another inhale in, arms up. Take a nice little back bend, and then exhale, release those hands right down the center line back to your heart. Yes, I know you love yoga. I swear, every time I do yoga, he's right there. It's awesome. Okay, so now I want to do a little strengthening for us. This next series of poses are warrior poses, also called Virabhadrasana. Vira, meaning virile, meaning hero, also known as hero's pose. So for this first one, take your right foot and point it towards the narrow end of the mat. With your left foot, let it be at about a 90-degree angle, and then your right foot would intersect right through the middle of the arch of your left foot. Turn your hips so that they're pointed towards the front of your right foot, towards the short end of the mat. Bend that right knee, and as you bend that knee, you're going to keep it towards the little toe side of the foot so that you don't get any injuries with your knee. And bend a little deeper. Virabhadrasana, hero's pose. Feel the heat. Keep that core engaged and feel the heat as it starts to build in the belly as you're holding that pose. Beautiful. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, release. Come back to the center. Gorgeous. Now we're going to take that pose on the other side. Turn that left foot out towards the narrow end of your mat. Make sure that right foot in the back is at an angle. And if you look directly, you would see that your left heel goes directly through the middle of that arch. Turn your hips towards the short end of the mat. Take another inhale, and then on your exhale, you're going to bend that left knee so that it goes towards the little toe side of the foot. Take a nice inhale, bring those arms up. And with that exhale, bend a little deeper. Once again, keep your core engaged. Nice core engagement. Inhale and exhale through your nose. One more inhale. Exhale through your nose. Beautiful. Take another inhale, and with the exhale, bring yourselves back to the middle of the mat. Nice job, everybody. Next, what I'd like to do is a standing forward fold. So allow your feet to be about 3 feet apart on your mat. Bring your hands to your waist. Take a nice inhale, and then with your exhale, go ahead and fold forward. You can use your hands as guides as they come down, and see if you can bring your hands to the floor. Take a nice inhale and an exhale through your nose. Take another inhale, and with your exhale, I want you to walk your hands over towards your right foot, keeping your hips still facing forward on the mat. Take an inhale, and then as you exhale, walk your hands back to center. Take another inhale, and then walk your hands over to the left, keeping your feet parallel the whole time. You're getting a nice stretch on the inside of your thighs. Take another inhale, and then as you exhale, walk back towards the center. Take another inhale, and then as you exhale, bring yourself back up to standing. You can heel toe your feet back to the center. Take a nice inhale, exhale, and release. As you release, bring your hands back to Tadasana. Let your hands fall to the side. Take a nice breath in through your nose. Exhale, release through your nose. Another nice inhale through your nose. Exhale, release. One more. Another nice inhale through your nose. Exhale, release. Feel the strength in your body. Feel the energy that's running through it. Beautiful. Now let yourself come down to your mats. As you sit down on your mat, once again, move your flesh out of the way if you have flesh that needs to be moved. I have a lot. Oh, let your legs be parallel to each other and keep your feet flexed. Take a nice inhale and bring your arms up towards the heavens, and then you're going to forward fold. And as you fold, hinge from your waist. Bring your hands as far forward as they'll go. For some of you, this may be it. Keep your hands at your thighs. For some of you, you may be able to bring your hands to your knees. For some of you, you can bring your hands to your shins. And if there's anybody that is flexible enough that you can let your fingers touch your toes, please go ahead and do that. But be very careful of your hamstrings. You don't want to hurt yourself. And also, always keep a slight bend in your knees. As soon as you lock a joint, like an elbow or a knee, you've cut off the energy that flows through it. So keep a micro bend in your knees and a micro bend in your elbows. So once again, inhale up and exhale, forward fold. Again, this is another beautiful pose that's going to allow you to engage your parasympathetic nervous system. Take another inhale, exhale gently. Another nice inhale, and then exhale, release. Inhale and come back up. Now, see if you can bring the soles of your feet together. And as you do, your knees will be at an angle. And see if you can just rock yourself back and forth. It's going to be a nice hip opener. Bring your hands to prayer at your chest. And I'm going to end this yoga portion with the sound of Om chanted 3 times. Take a nice inhale in. One more breath in. more breath in. Om. Beautiful. Now, get whatever you need to feel comfortably seated on your mat. I use a bolster, this nice big blue yoga bolster. And go ahead and take a seat. And I'm going to lead us through the last 10 minutes through a guided meditation. Okay. Whew. I don't know about you, but I worked up a little sweat there. My goal is to one day call this 50 Fit and Fabulous, and there is nothing that I know that gets me fit faster than doing yoga. So I'm really excited to have all of you with me on this journey. Okay, so allow yourself to let your eyes close. Let your hands fall open on your thighs. And if you want to connect to the energy from the heavens, let your palms face up. If you want to ground yourself and connect yourself to earth, let your palms be face down. And begin to pay attention to your breath. Take a nice cooling breath in through your nose. And then exhale through your mouth. This is different than yoga, which keeps the breath internally in and out through the nose. Take another nice breath in through the nose. And then out through the mouth. One more breath in through the nose, and then out through the mouth. Beautiful. Now I want you to imagine that you're breathing in white light. Breathe white light in through your nose, and then release it through your mouth. Release any darkness with it. Any cares, any worries, any anxieties. Take another nice breath of white light in through your nose. Let it fill you up from the top of your head all the way down. And then as you exhale, exhale any darkness with it. Another nice inhale in. White light through your nose. Then exhale darkness through your mouth. Let it all go. Beautiful. Now I want you to imagine that you're going to breathe in golden light. Breathe in golden light through your nose. Exhale golden light through your mouth. Become a golden light breath factory. So once again, breathe in that golden light in through your nose. Exhale that golden light through your mouth. Let that exhale be longer and slower. Breathe that golden light in through your nose. Let it fill you completely from the top of your head all the way down to your feet. And then as you exhale, let that golden light flow right out of you. Beautiful. With your next inhale, I want you to breathe that golden light into the space between your eyes, your third eye. Breathe that golden light right in there. And then as you exhale, I want you to exhale and move about 2 inches back into the center of your head. There's this gigantic cavern there. It's known as the Cave of Brahman. Beautiful. Seat of your soul, center of your intuition. Now, I want you to take an inhale, and with your exhale, I actually want you to imagine bringing your head down into your heart. Just pop your head off like a little Cupid doll. Put your head right there in your heart. And next I want you to imagine breathing golden light straight into your heart. Let your head and your heart be married there. Let them be joined. Let yourself feel the peace and the union of having your head and your heart join together. Breathe golden light into your heart. Exhale golden light. Breathe in golden light. Exhale golden light. Beautiful. Now I want you to imagine that your higher self joins you and comes and stands before you in all of their glory, all of their magnificence. Your fullest potential self, the very, very best of you, your godlike self, your divine self, your higher self. Your higher self is your guide, is your wisdom. I've heard it said that our higher selves are the Holy Spirit. But this is a place where you can be in communication and in contact with your soul. Take a nice inhale in, and then with your exhale, I want you to step inside of your higher self. Feel the incredible experience of being surrounded by so much love, unconditional love, complete acceptance of who you are. What is the message that your higher self has for you today? Allow yourself to feel completely embraced, completely seen, acknowledged, and loved. Take another inhale, and then with your exhale, go ahead and step outside of your higher self. Thank your higher self for joining you today, and thank yourself for letting yourself have that experience. You can go ahead and take your head and put it back on your shoulders, and just know that any time that you want to come into deep union with yourselves, you can connect with yourself deeply this way. Take another nice inhale into your heart. Exhale and release. Know that you are a divine emanation. You are an immortal being, and you are indeed a being of love and light. I thank you all so much for joining me today in this gentle yoga practice and in this guided meditation. I have a YouTube channel. It's called Sohmalife Sanctuary, Sohmalife, and I have a lot of other videos that I've done. This is my second yoga video, and I'm going to be doing them Mondays at 8 a.m., Wednesdays at 1 p.m., and then Fridays at 6 p.m. And then I do 4 meditations during the week. I do one Sundays at 11 a.m. and I also do some channeling. I do a meditation on Tuesdays at 11, Thursday mornings at 9:30 a.m. and then again on Thursday evenings at 7:30 I do meditation and channeling. So 4 meditations, 2 times channeling, and then the yoga classes. So I'm here to assist and to help. And I love you guys. I thank you so much for being with me today. I'm going to end with 3 chants of Om. Join me if you'd like. Om. one more. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for being with yourself. Thank you for coming to practice yoga and meditation. I wish you all the love in the world. May your mind think loving thoughts of yourself and others. May your lips speak loving words for yourself and others. And may your heart always carry the heart of kindness and compassion towards yourself and others. Namaste, everybody. And thanks for joining me. This was really fun. I'll talk to you all soon. Much love.